Gala Games is one of the hottest up-and-coming game publishers right now, with over 50 titles getting ready to launch. Now, whether you're an OG Gala supporter or you're brand new to the Gala ecosystem, I'm gonna break down everything Gala today. It's mission time. I want you to join the GIA. As a member, you'll unlock exclusive content on my YouTube channel, early access to new games, monthly in-game supply drops, and gameplay ops with me and the rest of the agents. Welcome back, agents. Secret Agent Stash here, and today we're going to be talking everything Gala. Like I said, whether you're a beginner and just getting started with Gala or you're an OG, you're going to learn something new today that you might not have known. So let's first talk about a little bit what Gala is. And this is a pretty quick primer here, but we're going to go take a look at their website and what they do beyond just gaming. Okay, so here we are at the Gala website, and like I said, Gala does a lot more than just games. They publish and produce music and films. So you can see they have a pretty big lineup of games that are coming out, but they are also working on film and music projects. They've worked with Snoop Dogg, and they're working with independent film producers to put out some really great animated films right now. So if you take a look at these websites, they all have their own independent website that you can go to. App.galagames is the main website for the games website, where you can go and learn everything about all the games that they're doing, be able to download and get started with those. We're going to go over that here in just a second. Then we have the Gala Films website that allows you to kind of look at what they have up and coming and to get into that whole node ecosystem with the films. We'll talk a little bit about that here a bit later as well. And then they have the music side that they just launched a brand new reskin of this website where you can go and discover new artists that are on Gala Music. All these kind of connect together as a Gala platform, a trifecta as it were. Now, obviously, the other side of Gala is the fact that they have a token that is powering all three of these different assets or these pillars of the actual ecosystem. So the games, the film, and the music are all powered by the Gala token. Makes sense, right? So let's go take a look at Gala Token and what it's all about. The Gala Token right now is sitting at about 4.5 cents. And we've seen a little bit of a pump here lately, but the main thing I want to really go over is what the max supply and the total supply mean for this token. So the maximum supply is how many Gala coins will ever be created. There will never be more than 50 billion tokens, as you can see here is the max supply. Right now, there have been 39 billion tokens created. So there will be more tokens created until we hit that max supply. The total supply also takes it into consideration how many coins are being burned on the daily. They just launched a new burn program where a percentage of all purchases on the Gala store are going to be burned if they're being purchased through Gala Coin. So if we look at the Dune Analytics page here, set up by Risky Fish, we have a really good snapshot of exactly how much is being minted every since this burn and how much has been burned. So you can see about 24 million Gala has been minted or created, adding to that total supply, and only about 2 million has been burned since we started this brand new burn calculation here. So there is definitely more being created daily than there is being burned, and you can see that here in this chart. Now, this is something that you can keep an eye on and kind of track here on this website. I'll put the link down below in the description so you can kind of see about that. Now, the important part here is to know that they're trying to make Gala a deflationary token, right? A deflationary token. Now, next what we're going to do is we're going to actually walk through how you get started with Gala Games. Now, the important part is getting started and registering an account. Now, you can do that here through the games website, which I think is the easiest place to go to do that. And once you register, you're going to fill out your account information and get that all set up. Okay, now that we have signed up and we have confirmed our sign up here through email, the first thing you're going to see here is this connect wallet or skip and play now. So we're going to actually skip and play now, and we're going to talk a little bit about connecting your wallet, which essentially is connecting a third party or outside wallet. Okay, let's check out the games that Gala has on offer. So right now they have a big list of games here, but most of them you cannot play currently. The two games that are the easiest to get started with Gala are Spider Tanks and Townstar. Now, Townstar is a browser-based game, so you can start playing it right away in your browser. Spider Tanks requires you to actually download the client to your system and get it installed. Now, a note here, When you hit play, what this is going to do is it's going to say that it's downloading and installing, but really it's just downloading the actual installable file to your downloads default folder, and you have to go there, click it, and install. This is something that actually got a lot of people confused here, and confused me as well, because Gala has their own kind of launcher here where you do have to come back to the website to actually play and click the play button. So once you've downloaded it, go to your folder, find the Spider Tanks download there, install it, and then once it's installed, come back here to hit play. Now, as you can see, Superior is in early access. You do need a code to be able to access that and play it. The rest of the games are currently in development, and more are being added here. Where I said there was 50 that they have been working on, this is just a small handful of some of the games that are up and coming here for Gala. Now let's go take a look at how we can finish the rest of our setup here, because this is required for you to actually start buying and selling assets through Gala. First things first, they're going to ask you to connect a wallet. Now, if you don't know how to connect your wallet, it's a pretty simple process. You need to have either MetaMask or Coinbase wallet. Coinbase wallet is something that you may have if you already have a Coinbase account, and MetaMask is a third-party browser extension that you can find on the Chrome store. So all you have to do is go to the Chrome store, download it, and set up your wallet from there. Now, the important thing that when you do this is your seed phrase, right? This is your recovery phrase for your wallet. This is like the password and the number for your bank account. So if you're going around and you're giving out your password, your PIN number, and your bank account number, pretty much anybody could access your funds and drain it right away. This is something incredibly important. I cannot stress it enough. I cannot stress it enough. You must do something good with this seed phrase, put it in a safekeeping. What I like to do is write it down on a piece of paper, which I know it seems a little old school, but put it on a piece of paper. Hopefully maybe something that is like a stone paper that is kind of water resistant, and then stick that inside a safe or inside of a fireproof bag, so you know that that is 100% secure. You should never ever be giving your seed phrase away to anybody. No matter what anybody tells you, that seed phrase is yours. Do not share with anybody. It is your recovery for that account, and if you give it to somebody, they will drain your account. All right, so these are important steps when you talk about setting up your own private wallet. So once you have your MetaMask installed in your browser, in your Chrome browser, and you've saved that seed phrase somewhere super safe, you can go and connect your MetaMask wallet. Okay, so now it's time to connect our actual wallet. We hit the button, and that's going to pop up a little pop-up here for MetaMask, and all you have to do is just sign the transaction, and you'll be able to connect your wallet here to Gala Games. Wallet connection complete. Now we can continue. Now we've connected our wallet here, which is one of the harder steps. You have to understand that you can now go into the actual store and start making purchases. You can see that there are NFTs here for most of the games that they have in development right now, and some of the games that are already playable at this point. One of the important things that we need to note here, and something that they don't really go over, is a little thing called a transfer code. This transfer code is like the PIN number for your bank account. So we talked about the seed phrase was kind of like the combination of a PIN number and your actual account number. This PIN number is a little PIN number that you put in anytime that you're going to be transferring anything. So it is important. So you can come here and go to your account, and you'll see that there is a Geary transfer code. So this is a code that you're going to put in, and you want to make sure that it is a strong code, but a code that you're going to remember. So what I would recommend is if you have a password manager, this is something you want to add there, or you can put it on the same piece of paper that you put your seed phrase. Like I said, maybe that stone paper that is water resistant in that fireproof bag or in your safe, and keep it safe. You do not want to lose this because it's not the easiest thing to be able to recover. You will need that seed phrase to recover your transfer code if you have forgotten it. So this is where you put that transfer code in for the very first time and confirm it and continue. You will need this if you're going to be transferring assets back and forth, in particular some of those earnings from games like Spider Tank. Now when we talk about some of these other things being able to earn in the actual game, there are some things you need to know. In particular here with Spider Tanks, there is an honor system that gates you from how much you can send and receive of the actual in-game token. So there's actions here that are positive, as you can see: participating in Spider Tanks, running a Spider Tanks node, buying silk, bridging silk from ETH to Geary. And there's negative actions, which is bridging silk from Geary to Ethereum and sending silk to another Geary wallet. So this is essentially, if you want to cash out these tokens, you're going to take a hit to your honor score, which this is kind of a trial that they're going through. And I think that this is going to be a system they're going to have for most of their games. So you cannot cash out too much every day. You have to understand that, but you will need that transfer code to cash yourself out here. It's a very important thing to understand how this works in the ecosystem, because without being able to cash out like that, then you cannot, your honor score will go down and you won't be able to cash things out, and you won't be able to earn as much inside the game. As the honor score goes down, the less you are going to be able to earn in your matches. So if you are going to cash out, you have to do it a little bit over time. And this is actually done to be able to prevent people from abusing the system and essentially just, a race to the bottom we've seen here with a lot of these cryptocurrency based games where you can earn. Okay, so the last thing we're going to talk about here is about Gala's Discord and their Gala Gold membership. This is actually a pretty good deal here where you can pay about $50 for a membership, and it unlocks some pretty cool things. In particular, a really great Discord group where you get access to a Gala Gold Discord channel that gives you all of the alpha of what is going on in the Gala Games ecosystem before anybody else is getting it in the Gala world. So this is kind of like your early access ticket to all the great information that they're dropping before other people outside of Gala Gold get this. And whereas it says you can use your Gala balance, you can also actually use other kinds of cryptocurrency, including Ethereum and BAT, and you can actually add a credit card here as well. So you're not just limited to using cryptocurrency on their website for making purchases, which is a pretty easy thing for most people to be able to just add a credit card, boom, and get going. So I do recommend at least jumping into their Discord to find more about Gala Games in general, but consider Gala Gold membership, and I'll put the link below here in the description you guys can use to get going on Gala Gold as well and help support the channel at the same time. All right, well, there you go. This is a breakdown of Gala Games and what they have going on, how it works, how to get started with Gala, some important notes on the wallet, on installing the games, and on earning and what you should be doing once you get past all these things, jumping in the Discord and hopefully becoming a Gala Gold member and on your way to being a prosperous Gala supporter here in the future. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comments below. If you guys have other questions about Gala that I can answer. That's all we have for today. Secret Agent Stash, over and out.
Secret Agent Stash. Secret Agent